Welcome to the Quick and Easy Meal Channel. Today we'll be featuring a meal kit by Martha Stewart and Marley Spoon. Today's meal will be barbecue chicken and cheddar cornbread. Okay, now let's go over the ingredients that comes with the kit. So you have 3.5 ounces of cornbread mix, 5 ounces of corn, 2 ounces of shredded cheddar, 1/4 ounce of chili spice, 1 shallot, green beans, make sure they're trimmed and cleaned, chicken breast 12 ounces, no skin, no bone, 4 ounces of barbecue sauce, and 1/4 ounce of dill. This all comes with the kit. Now let's go over the ingredients that you have to provide from your own cabinet or refrigerator. The ingredients that you provide that does not come with the kit is oil. We're using olive oil, pepper, salt, any kind of salt, 2 tablespoons of butter, apple vinegar or red wine, and sugar. All right, so those are the ingredients you have to provide that does not come with the kit. I just want to give a heads up. We're going to use a pan with the ridges. It is cast iron. Now you can use a George Foreman grill if you want to make sure you get the cuts and the stripes on your chicken breast. If you don't mind and you don't have this, you can just use a regular saucepan. And we're also going to use a small saucepan for the cornbread. This one with a handle so that this can go into the oven. So we're going to use the pan that's going to go into the oven. That may eliminate using too many dishes if you have a pan that can go into the oven. Okay, now let's get started. Okay, step 1, we're going to melt 2 ounces of butter into the pan, and we're going to prepare for our cornbread first. We're going to get our cornbread baking first. So in a medium bowl, while this is melting, we will prepare the cornbread mix. Now, like I said, we're going to cook the cornbread into this pan. So we're going to put this pan into the oven. So in a different bowl, we're going to start the batter for the cornbread. Okay, now we will prepare cornbread mix, and we'll mix in the cornbread mixture. Then we will we'll use a tablespoon of sugar, tablespoon of salt. Then we'll stir in the corn. Mix in the melted butter. And then we're going to use 2/3 of the cheese. We'll mix that in. And I might not have mentioned it, but we do need water. So we'll have a 1/2 cup of water. Teaspoon of the chili spice. And now the skillet that we're going to put into the oven to bake the cornbread, we'll pour this batter into that. Remember to preheat your oven to 425. Okay, so we'll place this now in the oven for 15 to 20 minutes on the top shelf until the edges are crispy brown. Now let's prepare to marinate the shallot. We peeled the outer side of the shallot and thinly cut the shallot. Then we'll get a saucepan of salted water and we'll get that boiling, and we're going to marinate the shallots. And we're going to add apple cider vinegar to that mix. Now that we have a medium saucepan of water, and we have our bowl of shallots, we want to add some apple cider vinegar or red wine, your choice. And we're going to let that come to a boil. Okay, now that we've cut our shallots, we will get our whisk and mix in 2 tablespoons of oil, 1 and 2, and 1 tablespoon of apple cider vinegar, and a touch of salt and a touch of pepper. And we'll whisk this together and set it to the side. Next, we will boil our green beans for about 4 minutes till they're soft, but not too soft, like crunchy soft. You will know when the green beans are done when they're like bright green or a little bit tender. Now that the green beans have cooked for about 4 minutes, 3 to 4 minutes. We'll drain these and put them to the side, and now we'll prepare the chicken breasts. The green beans have been drained, and now we'll put these to the side for later. Now to prepare the chicken, you want to pat the chicken dry, and then you're going to want to use a mallet and flatten it. This one's pretty flat, but we're going to flatten it just a little bit just to show you what we're talking about. So we're going to use one of these little hammer thingies to flatten it out. Just lightly pound it down to thin it out to about 1/4 inch. We'll salt and pepper each side to your liking. Now while you were preparing your meat, your pan should have been heating up, and now we'll put the chicken breast in there, and we're going to cook it for about 2 minutes per side. Now once you've cooked the chicken for 2 minutes on each side, now we want to put the barbecue sauce on, brush that on, and then cook it again for 1 to 2 minutes on each side, at least until the chicken's thoroughly cooked. So we'll put this on, and then we'll flip it over, cook it for another 2 minutes per side. Once you've cooked the chicken on both sides with the barbecue sauce, well, we didn't quite get the burn mark, but now we're getting ready to prepare the rest of the green bean recipe, and we'll be ready to go. Now we want to finish preparing for the green beans. We cut the dill, and you could chop it up, but I took a shortcut. I just used the shears, try to cut this a little bit faster, a little easier. I just used the shears. Now we just need to prepare the dill, and we're going to mix it in with the marinating shallot. Cutting up the dill, I just use shears to make that cut, and then we'll mix this in with the shallot. And we'll stir that in, and then we'll add the green beans and get that all stirred in. Now we want to add the green beans that we've drained. We want to add those into the bowl with the shallots and get that stirred up. Once you get the green beans all mixed up and stirred, it should look like this. And let me tell you, they smell really good. Now it's time to put the chicken and the cornbread and the green beans together and have your dinner. There you go, dinner is served. It is time to take your seat at the table and your warm cornbread hot in the oven. Thank you for making this meal with me. I hope you enjoy your barbecue chicken, green beans, and cornbread, and have a great day. And don't forget to subscribe. We got plenty more meals coming your way.